Yeah, so my hand's just like up here. I'm like, what a dog.
We should go find pretty lady, and I'm gonna pick up his body and move it under the crab.
Mm-hmm. You pick up his body, and you have to kind of turn inland to see, like, you know, just in the normal process of movement.
Yeah.
You see no fewer than half a dozen bystanders.
Oh.
That, like, we're walking one way or another on the pier that have all just stopped, and their eyes are glued to all of you.
Oh, well, if I knew there was a bunch of people, I probably would know there's people. I wouldn't try to hide the body.
It's 5 o'clock. I mean, it's not even sundown yet.
Well.
I'd probably just, again, noticing that, and again, waiting to see what she would do, knowing she knows how to handle herself. We've been in all kinds of divey, sketchy scenarios. After I see this, and it looks like he's gonna die, or he's dead, I'll just go and cast Spare the Dying so he doesn't actually die.
Okay.
And then...
normally that doesn't work on NPCs, but we will say... we will make an exception here.
I like it.
Yeah, so NPCs don't have an unconscious state between life and death generally, but I appreciate the use of it here, the discretion, so we'll say that he is stabilized. You will need to give me an active medicine check, please, to see if you can, like, actually, like, staunch the bleeding.
Not one.
Okay.
+7. But,
okay, well, yeah. So I don't rule that a natural one on an ability check. You get to include your bonuses. So an 8. Yeah, you through the use of magic and sheer will, you are keeping this dude alive for how long you're not sure. In that moment, one of the men takes off in a dead sprint. In the direction of the docks.
Well, sorry guys. You saw that though, right?
Yeah, John, that was not cool.
I'm gonna spit on him.
He doesn't respond. He's not dead, but he's very, very unconscious.
John, that was not cool. I don't know.
just poking at him.
Not cool, man.
Not cool.
I'm going to invent a new mechanic.
Ooh.
Okay. So you, Io is telling this lifeless form, not cool,
Not
bad,
lifeless,
bad job. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Okay. That's going to be a 15.
Okay. He's dead.
Oh.
You've definitely improved the situation by stopping the bleeding to an extent. And it looks as if you guys are caring for him in the moment. But again, this is a common man who took 11 times his life force in one attack. So there wasn't much that could have been done. What I did is I rolled 3 death saves at once.
Oh no.
And none of them were a 10.
Yeah.
So,
Fair enough.
yeah. So, a couple minutes later, guy comes back. He's hustling, but a solid 15 feet behind him is a very portly gentleman with, like, shaved sides of head, greasy, like rat tail-esque curls behind, portly man kind of popping out of his waistcoat. He's like hobbling and waddling more so than he is, moving. And he's just kind of eyeballing you all as he makes his way down the dock. What do you do?
Well, how long has it been?
It didn't take long. He was huffing it, and the docks are just on the other side of the Rusty Hook. So whoever he called for was only a couple hundred feet away.
I guess I'm just wondering, like this for slow, it's 1 minute. What does that mean for me?
Okay.
Well, you're under the effects of.
You are under the effects of a narcotic.
Right. So what does that mean?
He's not giving us a time frame.
You're not under the effects of a spell. You're under the effects of drugs. So
Yeah.
drugs last longer than a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Is what he's saying.
Okay.
These are
So.
the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, actions have consequences.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
We could say the same to John.
Yes.
I just did this. I
Exactly.
need you to edit some, like, the more you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't take it.
That goes back to my intro.
I agree.
Just make you do all the work.
John was not cool as I kind of kick him a little bit. Yeah.
Not cool.
You
Not
kick him.
cool.
Okay.
No, like I kind of like I don't like not like kicking him, but like just kind of like poke him with my foot.
Kind of
Nudge
huff.
at him with
Yeah,
his-
yeah.
Like that's
Okay.
not cool.
All right. So this portly man, flanked by this guy who you're pretty sure witnessed your brutal murder of this gentleman.
No self-defense.
They come. He kind of gives this audible like look of disgust when he has to leave the dock and like kind of hop down onto the sand. And he does, and he like has to kind of like he does the whole 1 foot, put his arm down, and like gets the other foot over. And he kind of it's very awkward. He dusts himself off, and he waddles his way over to you, and he says, "This upstanding citizen says that you have committed an act of murder on John here. What say you?"
I would say that he is mistaken.
On what grounds?
The grounds of self-defense. The former Mr. John here, tried to put his hands upon this fair lady, a member of our group, and she acted how she thought was appropriate.
And he drugged her.
Also, yes, fair point.
He drugged her.
Yeah, she had the drugs.
Okay. Please give me a persuasion roll.
19 plus 2, 21.
Okay. We take allegations of sexual assault very seriously here, and if he did forcibly put you under the effects of a psychotropic drug, then self-defense was warranted. However, it's not necessarily my place to judge you. You will have to see the captain, but I will let him know what you have conveyed to me, and that it will be up to his will. Please follow me.
We have character witness.
Who?
Lady Marissa. We saved the children.
Oh, you know Marissa. His demeanor kind of changes. Lovely woman, that. Lovely woman indeed.
Yes, we saved her children from that thing, pointing to the probably still carcass of the giant crab. That's probably still there. At least all the shell and the remnants left over. Yes, we saved the lady's children from that thing there. As you can see, the spoils of our victory. From that, we were trying to celebrate, which is when Mr. John tried to take advantage.
She vouched for us more likely.
Indeed. Okay. Well, if we'll go pay a visit to find Lady Marissa, and if she can corroborate this story along with what you have said before, this young lady is clearly under the effects of some kind of narcotic.
Yes, clearly.
That's okay.
Can you give me a deception check, please?
I'm just trying to get her just to like chill out.
I'll let you use whatever. If you have any charisma proficiencies, I'll let you use.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But
11 plus what did you say?
deception.
Deception, because so that's 10.
Okay. He just kind of cocks one bushy eyebrow towards you, but doesn't say anything. Says, yes, let us away to find Lady Marissa's place.
It's 5th house on left.
Yes, indeed. Oh, that suits your case very well. Unless you are a stalker, in which case, then we might have to double back.
No. She gave us her address in order to collect the reward.
Yes.
Io, first day in town.
Yes, she does live at 1 5th house on the left boulevard, indeed.
1 5th house.
Damn it! I like keeping a straight face.
DM and post office all in. Just creating addresses.
You know me. I like to phone it in. Okay. So he, quite exacerbated because he knows he has to do the opposite, which is much harder than the getting down is the getting up part.
Oh, no.
And
do you need help? Can I give you a boost?
No, that will be quite all right. But you do see him, so you guys are, oriented this way, and then Lady Narissa's house is this way. You see him, veer in the wrong direction because there's a spot where the sand lifts higher up closer towards the dock. And so he takes that, and it's still a bit of a struggle for him. And you guys all probably just used the, Pythagoras' gift of just going the straight fucking line.
Right.
And so he joins you after a bit. He catches you very quickly. He catches you after a while. You guys all kind of generally make your way. It's quite a scene. There are still people not trying to pretend they're not being brown nosers right now, or looky loos or whatever the brown nosers.
What is it, rubberneck?
Yeah, rubberneckers. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Yeah, appreciate you.
What's going on?
Yeah.
John.
And then a couple of them, since I said it, I'm going to use it. A couple of them are definitely brown nosing. They're like, "Oh, Dockmaster Plushert," and they kind of bow and tilt their head, and they just keep going back down their way, addressing the portly man by some kind of title, apparently. Eventually, you make it to 1 5th house on the left boulevard, and there's the second 5th house on the left and the third 5th house on the left. But she lives in first house on the left boulevard. God, I'm so stupid. All right.
This is the world you created.
I need another beer.
Amen to
I don't know if I can hold up this character much longer.
Yeah, you're doing
alcohol.
a great job. Same. All right. So you eventually make it to.
Say it again.
Some of you may have noticed. You guys, especially currently, you're in a pretty observant state. You notice that as you go further and further west, away from the docks and the rusty claw, that the houses actually start to get a little bit nicer, a little bit finer. You're seeing, you're seeing white clay and brick instead of just mashed clay, brown with no reinforcement, literal, tree bark used as roofs, but now you're seeing actual stonemasonry and cobble work, I guess is the technical term, for some nice houses. So there's a nice stone walkway up to a big it's red oak dyed more red front door and a white house, which is pretty cool because it's a beach scene, and it looks obviously would require some upkeep. The man who was identified as Dockmaster Plushert gives 3 kind of big knocks at the door. It's not 10 seconds before Lady Marissa opens the door. She has definitely changed into almost evening gown wear, she's expecting company. She has put on a necklace and earrings, not like crazy ornate anything, but it's noticeable
There's
the change.
effort.
Yeah, she's put up her hair and she's very clearly washed her face and everything. And she opens the door and she says, "Oh, Dockmaster Plushart," and she gives a curtly, with a bend of the knee, bow to the Dockmaster. And she says, "To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? I see that you are with my heroes that saved my children."
Hello, Miss Lady.
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't remember if I got your name.
It's Iorvorth. They call me Io.
Oh, okay. Io and his colleagues here, they saved my children, my precious younglings from the literal claws of death. She's playing it up, and she even it's very unladylike. She makes the pincer signs, but she's happy. So,
Yeah.
and the Dockmaster, he's kind of very quietly, very respectfully, as she's talking, yes, and kind of looks back over at you briefly before going back to her. She's telling. She didn't see most of the fight, but she's explaining how she thinks it went down, and she's going embellishing, and she says, "Yes, I promised them a reward, and I thought the least I could do was cook them a meal, but yes, they saved my children, and I owe them a debt of gratitude. Please, where are my manners? Please come in." And she opens the door and she takes a step back, and then a dude, we're gonna say that he is actually a drow fellow, dressed in a coat and tie, says, "Good evening. May I take your belongings?" And he just kind of stands with his... Oh.
Thank you.
No, thank you, good sir.
Yes,
We
Ryvax, that won't be necessary. If they don't want you to take their belongings, then let them be as they wish to be.
No.
Yes. Amen to that, sister. No does mean no. And then the Dockmaster pipes up. Everyone's in. She gestures loosely. Now that you're in, you see it is finally appointed. It's still got beach vibes. So there's a balcony in the back. Very minimalistically appointed.
Shiplap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. There's salvage wood and things that are turned into kind of art pieces on the wall. Some of them have been painted, some of them have been carved into sculptures. Mm-hmm. You do see various shells and crystals, just kind of ordaining the walls and set upon the furniture.
A sign, no wake zone.
Yeah. And at this point, it is the sun has begun to descend, just above the horizon. You're getting kind of a purplish glow into the property, and it's quite lovely. And she gestures you a seat. She says, I am preparing a meal if you are hungry, and I do have refreshments. Ryvax, please fetch them the wine. He kind of nods and he goes he goes back towards the patio, kind of open French door style, but they're kind of open right now, and then he kind of hangs a hard right towards the back corner of the structure and disappears out of view.
And is she a human? What is she?
She is a human woman, yes. And she says, I've put the children to bed for the night. They might play for a while, but I know that they are up there, and believe me, after tonight's events, I will be keeping a more close, watchful eye on them. Please have a seat. Is there anything I can get you? Anything at all?
No, but perhaps we have something for you. And I try to grab, at least some of the stuff that some of the crab that we've harvested, and kind of offer it to her, saying, "We thought it'd be fitting that you also partake in the spoils of that which would bring your children harm."
Oh yes, we will all feast of it tonight.
And oysters.
And she kind of she says that in a very solemn way, and she makes sure to make eye contact with you.
Mm-hmm.
And she says again under her breath, "We will feast on it tonight."
Indeed.
It's kind of like this grimace on her face for a second, and then she's
Serious.
Seated.
Serious.
Dark place.
yeah, it is. It is just at that moment that Ryvax, the drow, comes back with a tray. It has 5 glasses of what appears to be wine, and one by one, if you've all taken a seat, he either hands it to you if it's convenient, or he sets it down.
I can't do both at the same time. I'm just one at a time. I'm good.
Oh yes, please tell us what.
Actually, do you have any water?
Oh yes, absolutely.
So
and
dry.
she just kind of looks at Ryvax, and Ryvax gives a nod, and heads back the same way. What? Dockmaster says, What did you take?
Oh no, he said something I've never even heard of before.
Yes,
was-
Mr. John said something called tough tree.
Oh, the tough tree.
I don't know if it was.
That little plant did all this?
I don't know.
Wow.
Could have been much more.
That's not even a criminal offense.
We don't know.
Well,
Maybe it should be, seeing the state of you. All due respect, my lady.
It might not be victim. What the hell is this?
well, yes. As I'm sure, as you may know, that any drug can have different effects on different people. This is clearly her effect.
Yes, very well. Well, okay. Well, it seems that this matter has resolved itself. I won't remain longer than my welcome. He takes the cup of wine sitting in front of him. He puts his pinky up and then chugs the whole thing.
Pounds it.
Crushing in his forehead.
So eloquently.
Yeah.
And then he like just at the very end, like the descent slows and it very gently hits the table.
Dockmaster?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Dockmaster, John said job might be good for me.
Oh well, we'll need another deckhand, won't
Yes.
we? Yeah, actually, the Tides of Reckoning is in town. I would say that it is my discretion as the Dockmaster to show favor upon you for this great service that you have done for one of our most upstanding and noteworthy citizens. So, should you require work, yes, I think that I could place you on that ship.
I heard it has good pay.
They are quite generous. Yes, I would just recommend. Don't say a lot of words. Don't drop anything.
Oh.
He's very good at both of those things.
Excellent, excellent. And I can see the strength and the lack of words from you. And so yes, I will recommend you to the brothers Frechance, as it were, and we will get that settled.
Thank you, Dockmaster.
Yes, you're very welcome. I must take my leave, Lady Marissa. It is always a pleasure. And he gestures his hand, and she does offer it, and he just kind of bows while holding her hand, and he kind of like scoots, waddles, bows, scoots, waddles, bows, and then when he's towards the door, he does like open it, shut it behind him, and you hear plodding on the deck as he makes his way back towards the dock. Yes. Oh, forgive me. I will be right back. She goes this way, and then Ryvax turns the corner. He's got a pitcher of water. It is he has 3 glasses, 4 glasses, excuse me. And he takes some and he pours a little bit for everyone, and he hands it to you, and it is ice cold.
I take her glass of wine that she had.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, one more.
Yes.
Actually, you want to leave it here?
Yeah, and he
cool?
he pours, and he kind of did a half fill the last time. He goes a little bit harder in the paint. With
the
water, with the H2O,
Keep
yeah.
it coming.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
In the pint.
He's really Bobby Boucher in this shit right now. And he
That's
gives
some good quality
yeah,
H2O.
yeah, it is. It really is. Like, it's crisp. It doesn't have the taste of the sea that you might expect.
Yes.
Like, even the best like filtration system is going to leave some remnant of like a minerally taste or a salty taste. And this seems to be as pure gets. And however they are able to manage it, they have produced you ice cold water. Please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Sure.
To see if the frigidity of it just takes over you.
Yep. Point of exhaustion from
Well, 5.
being in the cold.
Oh wait, yeah, 5.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else drinking the water?
I probably would have at least took a sip of that also.
Okay, it's ice cold and delicious. Okay. So, a couple minutes later, Lady Marissa comes back, and she is carrying what is very clearly a coin purse, and she makes a point to hand it to you, Io. She says, "This is the least I can do. Please, if there's anything." Oh, you know what? You know what'd be so lovely? You guys are not you're not locals to Slevra, and please forgive me if I'm being presumptuous, but you seem as if you are maybe passing through.
That is an accurate assumption, milady.
So tomorrow is the debut ball of the Lady Princess Nivera. She is now of age and will be introduced to high society. I am of the nobility. Third cousin twice removed.
Legit.
But I do have the ability to. It actually says +3 on the invitation, which is perfect because there are 3 of you.
Well, your kids are grounded, right?
Yes. I am unfortunately widowed, but sailing accidents.
Sorry.
It comes with the territory. It's been many years now, and I've come to peace with it. But but I would be thank you, as are you. What you have gone through, John? I thought he was average. Decent. I thought he was decent.
Yeah, the man eventually cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
Hey, what's behind closed? I mean,
Yeah.
it can be.
She cheats too. So.
Yeah.
And now it's
Makes
not
you wonder if it
cheating.
was a hall pass or like what the situation was.
It was an open relationship.
I mean, maybe check with the person. Yeah. No.
Milady, who was your original choice for your +3? Did we...
I was going to attend the ball on my own.
So no friends, no jealous friends that we might have to look out for.
Oh no, nothing like that. I'm not nearly important enough to strike jealousy into anyone's heart.
Very well.
Doubt it.
Marissa needs an escort?
Yes, that is very astute. Yes,
I'll escort you, lady.
that would be lovely.
And just like beams its pride. You see a very satisfied Io, just like enjoying 2 glasses of wine.
Well, you all must be very tired from your escapades today, and I do need to. The children will wake early because I've sent them to bed early. But please, you can meet me here at around this time tomorrow, and I will call a carriage for us, and we will make way to the ball.
Very well.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And then how much was in the gold coin purse?
100 gold.
Fantastic.
Dang. Okay.
Well, if that is all, I believe we were set to retire at the Rusty Hook Inn.
I hope there are keys left.
That is a great point.
What if there are no keys left?
We'll do what we usually do, and we'll make it work.
Okay.
We will camp if have to.
Okay, that would be fun. I would really love to show that.
We already
to you
had one
guys.
fire started.
Great.
That sounds great.
All right.
All right, I think we head back to the Rusty Hook.
Okay. You make your way back, and now that you know that it is a pull, you enter without issue. There is a lot more people in here now. It's end of the workday, sun's down, can't really do a whole lot. Once the sun goes down, I mean, there are certain fish that, will come out be more active in the evening, but generally, dock work is a day laborer's game. So many people have retired here. You see people, there's more cups. People, this crowd. Yeah.
They stopped at the house.
They come prepared.
Yeah. Some of them have flasks. Some of them have handled mugs. Do you still see a few hats and urns, which is kind of disgusting. But
Yikes.
yep.
Yeah.
And then there's dice games and card games going on. There is a bard in the corner singing a lovely tune about an ancient red dragon and how it was slayed by this great party of adventurers. And it doesn't sound very good.
Oh.
Anybody want to make me an insight check? I'll go ahead and prompt this one.
Everyone adjustment.
Whoever wants to.
That's a 12.
And don't forget, you still get +1 bump on that one.
Okay, so that would be 19 total.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. 12. Okay. So you're still kind of somewhere else, honestly. Not really super important right now. Even though you are a performer, so a 9 kind of represents you are aware that there's a performance happening, but not really too tuned in. With your 12, you can tell that this guy is a little bit nervous. He seems a little green. He's kind of his eyes are darting around. He's not really focused on his performance. With your role, you can tell this guy is really more concerned about the crowd's reaction than whether he's striking the right chords as he plays or singing in tune. And you suspect this might be his first time performing or one of the first few, just because it's really not going well. Okay. So like I said, there's more casks of ale on the table. You do see people drinking stuff that clearly isn't ale. And notably, old One-Eye Jasper is out behind the bar. He's kind of in like the corner of the L-shaped bar. Big meaty paws on one end of the bar each, and just kind of surveying the crowds. Expressionless, basically motionless. His eye, like if you look at him for a few seconds, you guys would pick up he's like not really blinking, which is odd for an eye that size. But anyways, but yeah, other than that kind of weird sight, and again the kind of bring your own cup situation, it's general revelry, general tavern goings on. What do you guys want to do?
I cast deafness on myself, so I don't have to hear this number.
Okay.
No. Probably the first thing I would probably do is, or at least recommend to do, that we at least go check to see if there's any keys available, so I can at least grab that before, and then we can still hang out if we want to. So I'd probably at least go upstairs and see if there's an available room.
Okay. You guys make everyone goes upstairs?
No.
You stay down, stay down? Okay, so you go up. There are 8 rooms in a hallway, 4 on each side. You see that 5 of them are ajar with a key sticking out.
So I guess I'll probably kind of poke my head in and see the arrangement. If there's more than one bed, or if it's a bigger bed, or whatever how many occupants could potentially be in any given room.
It is comfortable lodgings for one person. There is one bed. It could be cramped, enough space for 2 people. But it seems to be designed for single occupancy.
Got it. So knowing we have the gold for it anyway, I'll just take 3 different rooms, close and lock the door,
Yes.
and then take those keys.
Okay, very well.
Times 3, and then I guess as I go down, without seeing a menu or a price list, I'll just take 3 pieces of gold and into the slot down in the bar.
Okay.
Kind of prepaying.
Yeah. The kobold and the gnome from earlier come out, and the gnome has a very borderline puzzled look on its face. And it kind of just like, it pauses at the doorway, kind of has to like sidle past Jasper. He's not really giving much room to make their way around the bar, but they're both pretty small creatures. They kind of come up to you and they perch, like, apparently there's some kind of a stool that you can't see.
A little step behind the bar for the shorter guys.
They step up so that they're roughly eye level to you, and they say, the kobold pipes up. He says, "We noticed you put gold in the slot."
Yes, I was.
We heard it. Oh. Gold has its own unique timbre and quality.
I am sure it does, my good man. And then I kind of take out the keys. It's like I was prepaying for the rooms that we'll be occupying.
You must tell us what else you are spending that gold on. And the gnome takes a pad out and a quill and just eyes you expectantly.
Well,
Ale.
yes, we will be having quite a bit of ale this evening as well.
Okay. The gnome takes the measure of each of you and seems to be doing some unnamed calculation. He takes something like, it looks like a scroll, but it's only about an inch wide, and he like unfurls it and like places it loosely next to you, and then
I suck in a little bit.
he goes, and then he very much goes like this.
Oh no.
Um,
God.
And then he kind of he puts that scroll back in his he's got like a apron that has pockets. He stuffs it back in there. He takes his quill back. And he starts just making ledger calculations of some kind.
Yeah, he's like, it's 44 short. No, just make sure you got that.
The kobold says, "We're aware. There's no fooling us. What else?"
Well, I'm not sure how many evenings that we'll be staying, so perhaps more than one evening in the room.
How many?
Perhaps I'm going about this all wrong, good man.
Yes, you quite are.
How much were the rooms?
They look over at Jasper, who looks at you. And then Jasper looks over at them and says, "More." And the gnome seems to know what this means and starts making calculations. He says, and then the gnome, who has not said a word this entire interaction, the kobold says, "Well," he looks over at the ledger that the goblin has. They're making this, like, at this point it seems like they're making this needlessly complicated. And they just kind of furrow their brow at you and they say, "You have more gold to spend."
I'm sorry, was that a question?
No, it is a declarative statement.
Ah, very well. How about we just start a tab, and when we leave, we will reconcile the difference.
Does any of you speak Draconic?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
It is at this point that the kobold...
Probably the best language I speak.
Yeah. And...
Like, perfect.
He's like,
Yeah.
on point. Yes.
Clear.
Yeah. The kobold mumbles under his breath, in Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
"I wish this big oaf would just tell people what shit costs." And
Io laughs.
and
All of a
What
sudden,
does
you
that
guys
sound
just see.
like? What does I
And you see the glow from his breath. Just
Little thunderclouds.
yeah. Big belly laugh because that glow from
the kobold like really trains his attention to you, and like there's like this like look of like realization, like he's like, because they were just measuring you for size and shape. They weren't looking like, oh, this is a Draconic individual. He kind of like looks this way, and he says, "It's on the house if you don't tell him what I said." He says that in Draconic, not looking at you. He addresses you again, and he just says, "We'll let you figure out what more you owe and what more you need.
very well.
So then
You'll get it."
they hear me speak Draconic and just go, "That's a deal."
It is at this point that, and you say this like in a normal speaking tone.
Well, I probably would kind of, like, if he was whispering it or, like, trying to say it, I would kind of lean in and say it in a way that's, like, not...
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Oof. That's not good. I think it's a 6. Oh, it's a 5.
Okay. Jasper looks over at you and then back at the kobold, and he takes a clawed big hand. He slams on the table and he says, "I've told you, common." He's talking to the kobold, and the kobold like sits crisscross applesauce on the little stool and like nods to Jasper. If this strikes you as a weird interaction, it's because it is. And he says, "Be gone with you. We will settle later." And then they scurry back down from whence they've come. And you are free to do as you wish.
I mean, it's still kind of like early evening, right?
Yeah, it's only, 6, 7 o'clock.
I want to go try to help that bard with my hand drum. I'll
Okay.
back him up.
Absolutely.
Well, as they're hanging out, I'll probably just offer to take the bags of all of the cooked and uncooked seafood that we have in our bags.
Oh, yeah.
Probably take it up to one of the rooms just to drop it off, and so we don't have to be slugging it around all night.
Okay.
Good. You're a good guy.
You are not,
there
you're not
many
accosted
ice
on your
box?
way.
And many
I don't
ice
know.
box in the
Is-
room.
Read the menu for you.
I don't know, do you ask anyone or?
No, I would imagine
Oh, yeah.
that
I
he
mean,
would
I
know
guess,
to put it in there if there was one.
Yeah, if I, I just pick one of the rooms that I have and just to drop off the bags and stuff like that.
Okay. So there's just a thought in your mind.
Oh, yeah. It was just, he'll know what to do.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
7.
Okay. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Not great. 7.
Okay.
Hey.
Right.
All right. I'll tell you that you guys still feel the way you felt at the beach.
Man.
All right.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration. Can I do that?
Of course. Yeah,
All right.
That's your inspiration.
Oh, man! 6.
I don't think so.
You're just exacerbating it now with all the ale now. So
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
just making it worse.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Brutal. Okay.
Come on, dude.
All right. So yeah, same question applies. What are we doing?
Same answer. I'm helping the guy with my hand drum.
Oh, that's right. I apologize. Okay. You get up on the stage and you've already kind of got a beat on this guy based on your previous insight check. If it was possible for him to be more nervous now that this like fantastically beautiful creature is like just straddling up, and then oh my
Straddling
god,
up.
she's on the stage with me. Like there's this it was one thing when you were like walking towards him and he was kind of looking at you, but then you like take that step, literally that step, to be on the stage, and he's like, and like he kind of like stops playing, like it screws up his whole. Okay, and he tries to kind of get his thing back. I'll give you the choice to either make a performance roll for yourself or give him another crack at it with advantage.
Can I give him a nice pat on the shoulder with guidance?
Sure. So you want him to make the roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. It seems to immediately get better. A lot better. You all recognize whatever this melody sounds like in your head.
Oh my god.
And you're like, oh, the Tale of the Dragon song. This is what this dude was going for. This is like a ubiquitous melody, like the most basic of tavern songs. It's like the first song you learn on Bard School, day one. And he's nailing it now. And you guys are like, oh, okay. And your presence, after kind of jolting him initially, seems to calm him. And your steady, rhythm, it seems to he's in the pocket now. He's got the groove going.
Oh, man.
There's even like a little bit of a lilt to him. He's getting some shoulder action.
Yeah.
And he's getting it. And then the crowd kind of reacts a little bit, and they're all, they were embracing their conversations and actively trying not to pay this guy any mind.
Right.
And they all kind of turn around and you see like even the most curmudgeonly of old men like giving a little bit of a nod.
I was about to was about to cast Spare the Dying on that guy. Was not doing well.
Nice. You already have inspiration.
I was going to say, that's inspiration. I thought you already
Come on, I need to start using this stuff.
Yeah, you really
There's
do.
a couple I could have used it. I just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you save it and then it doesn't get used.
Yeah, I know. I need to just use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to just trust that it'd be funny enough again. That,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I'll get another one in there.
I know it's gonna happen.
If you here's this is my way of being a cool DM. If you can find a way to make a roll for some reason right now, I'll let you spend a banked inspiration and replace it.
Let's see. I put me on the spot.
That's the point.
There's a way to.
I said cool DM, not good DM.
Yeah, cool. Not so good player. It's like, oh no. No, I got nothing.
Cool thing
at
is
the
we can
moment.
cut all this shit out.
Yeah,
like
right.
you had that roll right on the spot. Like,
Yeah, right. Man, look at his wit.
Nope.
You've had some bangers today.
Right.
Man, like.
But when I need it, I got nothing.
Oh.
So yeah. I got
let me see if I can prop one for you.
Or, can I do it? Let me do an insight on the homies at the bar on why they were taking measurements for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can make this roll at advantage.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to know.
Either a 2 or a 4.
Oh.
Those are the two rolls.
Plus, yeah, those are the 2 different rolls. Plus, what's my insight? Plus 4, so 8.
Well, good news is you have inspiration.
Yeah.
You're really not sure. That was good though. That was a good call. All right.
Or why don't I spend the inspiration again to roll
The old double inspiration.
again?
Are you elven in nature? Because that's the only. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how to use
just
it.
roll again. Roll straight or roll advantage.
This would be an additional extra single die.
So a single. Okay. That is 15 plus 4, 19.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
So, I'll give you a little bit more than what you're asking for. So, the answer to your query is that these dudes seem to be very practiced at not only anticipating how much someone can drink based on taking like the physical and literal measure of them, but also kind of anticipating this is the weird part, what other needs they may have. That's all you get, but you're like, they weren't just sizing us up for our alcohol tolerance.
Yeah, they weren't literally sizing us up for.
Yeah, they were.
The player has an idea why, so I'm not sure if.
Yeah, whatever you can. That's not meta knowledge. I mean, that's an insight check. You can speculate now that you have the gist.
That there will be a lady in your room. Wait, no, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
or guy, no judgment. They might
Right?
think that, they're sizing it up.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
They know.
They're the ones with the measuring tape. They know all.
They're the ones figuring it out.
We got a good one here.
Now you know they took your inseam. You didn't see that.
Back to the pile.
Excellent. Okay.
All right.
Not suitable for children, ladies and gentlemen.
If you got this far, if you came this far, don't let your
If
children
you
watch.
came this far,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, you did.
That is a W.
You did.
you did.
So
I guess after a couple hours of libations, then Io
Okay.
will.
I was gonna say, yeah,
well, I don't know.
good job.
I don't know. I didn't know if we're still hanging out. If there's anything else to do other than just listen to music and drink. But if nothing else is happening in the bar, then
I mean, there's people. There's lots of stuff happening. There's
Oh.
people talking about stuff and things. There's people gambling.
Oh.
There's arm wrestling
I
happening.
want to arm wrestle.
Yeah, and they're putting friendly or not so friendly wagers on anything you can gamble over. They are trying to make it a small.
I want to arm wrestle.
Okay. So there is a couple of burly dudes. Some that have like really huge biceps, triceps. Some that just look like they're just wearing like a vest, and you can see like the beginning of like an 8-pack abs. Like they're not like physically imposing, but they're just like shredded AF. And they're all just over there, just a testosterone fest. They're like trying to pick up the casks of ale with like one hand, and just like a libido contest as much as it is a gambling contest. And they are, they're taking turns arm wrestling. The loser takes the offhand and slams down. Probably looks like they're wagering anywhere from 2 to 6 silver pieces per contest.
Is there some sort of like fantasy change machine or something? Because clearly I need to break some gold.
You would definitely have. I know your character sheet wouldn't say this, but you would have smaller denominations of money. Every 10 copper is a silver, and every 10 silver is a gold. So yes, you would have that.
Perfect. Man, is there
I
any
want
way...
to go next.
Okay. You see a dwarven man sitting at the table. Seems to have won the last couple matches if you've been paying attention. He's kind of just been holding his seat for a little while as various challengers make their way up to him. And you straddle over, and he just kind of gives you a curt nod, and he just puts up an arm.
So real quick, before the 23 oysters, you said it's a libido contest.
Mm-hmm.
Would that give him any kind of...
We make up the rules here. Fuck yeah.
I'm just
In real life,
just putting that...
that's a lie. In D&D, hell yeah, it does. Sorry, fellas. We need Blue Chew. Sponsored by Blue Chew.
My muscles aren't the only thing rock hard around here.
For your next pearl necklace.
Try oyster.
There it is, inspiration back.
You got it back.
Yeah, it's full again, just like she is. And here we go. Okay. Oh man, you guys are saving me from the lack of preparation.
Okay, man, it's okay. That's what it's all about.
Love this.
It's a team sport.
Cool. So, you're gonna try to feed him some oysters under the table?
I thought it would just kind of like be from the 23 earlier, but I would...
Ah, yeah. Did you had oysters earlier?
Yeah.
Oysters, yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm over in that area. I don't know how close. Yeah.
We'll say that for the purpose of this contest, the oyster bonus functions like a guidance.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'll take it.
So he puts up an arm, and he says, "What do you say? 5?" And the other guys around, they go, "Ooh."
Why not 10?
Oh, a gold piece on an arm wrestling contest.
Oh, yeah, you scared? You look a little scared.
Can you roll me an intimidation check, please?
It's a 12.
I'll let just roll a d4.
2.
Okay. He very quietly, he takes his hand down momentarily, reaches into his pocket. You see him like kind of surveying his funds, and he kind of casually slides a gold piece down onto the table, but he doesn't say anything. It's like conspicuously quiet at this point, and he's doing his best to maintain eye contact with you, but you see his eyes kind of darting here and there.
Great.
All right. So we'll do this as opposed athletics. Mm-hmm. You get to again use that D4.
Great.
Just super quick. Geographically, where is everyone in relation to? So she's over at the stage, and then the arm wrestling station is.
Yep. So as you come in to the rusty hook, thank you. Mm-hmm. It's mostly open space. Far left corner, back corner, stage. Right by here is the bar. Everything else is just kind of general open seating. There's some booths against the far wall, but it's really just random. Like, they're not even like, there's some square tables, some rectangle tables, there's some circular tables. It's like just kind of haphazardly thrown all around the center.
And then, when you walk past the bar and then you take a right and that takes you towards like the stairs and up to the rooms.
Exactly.
Cool. And then there's like that corner of the bar right over there.
Yeah.
Like right there, right before you go that way.
Yep.
So I'm at that corner of the bar and I finally take out the cup from my mess kit and just how did the casks work? Do you just like dip it in or is there a spigot or something?
No, they're just like big casks. They don't have a spout.
So they don't have like a lid or something?
No.
Okay.
It's just a big ass open jug with like no lid on it.
Okay. So I guess I'll just kind of like, without having to make a mess, just kind of dip the cup in just to kind of scoop up a little, just kind of sip on that while I watch what everyone else is.
Are you attempting to be inconspicuous about this?
Not inconspicuous, but just
yeah.
Just try not to make a mess.
Okay.
A mess. Spilling it like we've seen everybody else do.
You're facing the bar?
Idea.
No, I'm facing the crowd, and just kind of leaning at the bar, just with a.
You definitely get a couple of judgmental looks. No one says anything to you, but kind of like furrow a brow, and do a little bit of an Obama like. And they just kind of go back to their drinks, which they're all just kind of laboring like over trying to like maneuver this thing various different stupid ass ways.
I was gonna say, like we should have been
and they're judging the hell out of you for
coming up with
dipping it in. Just the dip.
Just the dip.
Yeah. So all right. Anyways, all right. Make this opposed.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. What'd you get?
I got a 29 total.
Yeah. So you take this man's hand in your hand, and there's a impartial third party that says "Ready, begin," and the sound isn't out of this dude's mouth before this dwarf's arm is flush with the table, and he just like. Do you hold it there? What do you do?
I think so. Like with how you're describing this, he's just, and he's immediately just,
yeah. He kind of he looks at you, dumbfounded, just total flat, expressionless, and like involuntarily, like his arm is still on the table, and he does his best to kind of like, obviously everyone is like. Has kind of mobbed you, because apparently this guy was some kind of a big deal, and you took a gold piece from him, which is an insane amount of money, by the way. Like, we forget as adventurers just how much you can live off a gold piece for, several weeks. And he's just like he uses the chaos to just kind of like, he's kind of like, he pulls it back and he's kind of nursing his forearm a little bit. And he just kind of gets up and quietly leaves the bar. He definitely, he gets almost past the bar, and Jasper, like anyone paying attention sees Jasper, like see him get within close proximity of the door, and is just like staring at this guy, and he's like, and and he like takes out some money out of his pocket and slides it into the nearest slot, and he's like, fucking like, just hits himself in the face a little bit, and then he darts out of the rusty claw, hook, excuse me, yeah, so they're all kind of like, oh, that was awesome, man.
Thank you.
No,
I'm pretty awesome.
No one's beat Stonehouse in weeks. It's starting to become not fun. What is your name?
I am Eovarth. Eovarth Nyarjal. That's my name. My
friend. You are strong. Dragonborn? Yeah, excuse me. I don't know.
Last time I checked.
That's wow. Everyone's just kind of congratulating you. Really impressive. This would be the part where someone would usually challenge you, and no one's really stepping up.
And so, like, literally, but then he goes, okay, and just like held his hand out for anyone else to come up.
It takes a sec. But somebody, it's actually an elven man, and this is a man he's 6'2", but he's very slight of frame, and he's just he's chiseled out of stone. This dude looks like a freaking, especially because he's an elf, he looks like a statue of a man. And he takes, he's one of the few that has like an actual mug with a handle, because he's civilized.
Highfalutin around
here. Out too, right?
He downs his mug of ale. He's laughing, like he's in good spirits. He shakes his head. And he's basically like, fuck it. So he puts his hand up. He says, "5 silver, no more. That's drinking money. I know I'm gonna lose."
I understand.
Very good. Let's see. Would you still have oyster juice? Roll me d20. 10 or higher, you still have it.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the oyster juice.
Oyster juice, indeed. All right.
Nice.
Oh.
That's a 28.
Okay. You needed to roll pretty good. He rolled quite well himself. So it is despite your 28, it is a contest that takes several seconds, and there is a moment where, to your own disbelief, he gets you at an angle for just a split second before you are able to recompose yourself, and you get him down. It was no easy feat. But he does, concede and respectfully nod to you, and he places 5 silver pieces and kind of slides them over to your side.
You're a good fellow.
Yes, well met.
And I take the 5 pieces, but then I go over to the bar and I put 2 pieces into the bar. I go, that's for you! For him.
Buy him
Because
a
he's a
drink.
good spot. He's a good sport.
Okay.
I was a sporting fellow, so he buys him drinks with his own money.
He says,
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to somebody at the bar. I was
No.
like, okay. Got it.
says, thank you. That's very,
You
a
are a
great
good
gesture.
sport. I like good sport.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, I knew, I saw what you did to the dwarf man, so.
You had me for a minute. That was fun.
It was a good contest. I
Yes.
mean, I am deceptively strong. He's kind of, a little proud of himself, because he's probably the guy who's used to like being overlooked because he's not he's an elf. They're not known for their physical strength generally. But then he goes back to talking to his buddies, and there are other gambling things. There's Dragon Ante and dice games and card games that are taking place. And people are just kind of drinking and enjoying conversations. What would you have been doing while all this was going on?
Yeah, I mean, same thing. Just chilling at the bar, watching out, making sure just making sure that they're not getting into too much more trouble than I know that they can handle.
Okay. Once since you're just kind of sitting and observing, I'll take a perception check.
Okay.
What do you got going on?
Well, so I was watching, I guess. Or
Yeah.
was I participating? I guess I was just watching. And
That's up to you whether you're participating.
Well,
They're not sexist. They would have arm
Just keep
wrestled
him
you.
beat with your drum.
Yeah, I was. I thought I was. I thought I was like backing him up.
I mean, he. So we'll say this: you kind of stayed up there for him with a couple of songs until he kind of. You can tell he kind of calmed and he kind of settled into a rhythm, and it would have been up to you. You felt like he could take it from there. He wasn't kicking you off stage by any means.
Yeah.
It's up to you whether you would have stayed up there or. I will say, a couple people have dropped some coins, and he had his loot case open in front of the stage. A couple people have been dropping some copper, the occasional silver.
How old does he look?
So there's a human kid, freshly an adult. Like this dude is like maybe 19, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'll drop a silver in there.
So we'll say this happens kind of as like you wrap up a song with him.
Yeah.
He sees you do this. He says, "I was actually going to offer you a cut of. I would not have made any of this if you hadn't gotten me started. I really appreciate that. Here, please." And he kind of scrounges up a few, including the silver.
Absolutely not. I've been here before. I've been in this position. Enjoy it. This is a great
Oh,
performance.
can I at least buy you a drink?
Sure, sweet pumpkin.
Okay.
Let's go get a drink. God, I do typecast myself. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
Really.
fine. We won't do any trigger warnings with this one.
And FYI, if I still have that +1 to wisdom, that is a 27.
Okay. Cool.
Excellent.
So something odd happens after he offers you a drink and you accept. He says in no more than a casual speaking voice, not really looking in any general direction, says, "I require a beverage for the lady." And on cue, the kobold shoots out from the back room. And what is your favorite thing to drink?
Something spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, give me the. I need to feel alive.
So yeah,
Fire water.
yeah, no, it is fire whiskey.
Yes, that's what I want.
Yeah, this is the fantasy hair on your chest.
Yes.
It's we're gonna say that it's akin to Fireball.
I mean,
So it has a sharp bite of
we
cinnamon.
have some if you want to be method, Hey.
We'll be
For the
right back
table,
after
for
this
the
message
table.
from Fireball. I'm down for shots, but
Hey!
but yeah, so it's cinnamon
Yes.
whiskey. It is the beverage temperature that you like. It is in a nice glass.
Yeah.
It has like a little. There's like a fruit that kind of looks like a cherry, but it has like kind of a very mellow sweetness. That is, it just seems to garnish it well. It cancels out a little bit of the bitterness. It helps what is otherwise a somewhat abrasive taste to go down a little bit more smoothly.
Gotcha.
And it seems like, wow, this is like the best thing in the world right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I assume. Well, so I mean, do I have it? I can have it, and then just.
Yeah, the kobold comes
Say,
and
do you-
has a tray and just brings it right and has to hold it like this.
Oh, thank you. My gosh, God, I thought you were so green. I apologize.
Oh, but I mean, this is the Rusty Hook.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, those guys were just like measuring us, up and down. What kind of relationship do you have with?
I mean, you get what you want.
I'm so sorry.
Never heard the
what is your
tale?
name? What?
My name?
We're new here. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm new here
don't-
too. I wasn't expecting. My name is Victor.
Oh, Victor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Victor the Bard.
Victor the Bard.
He's kind of like trying to make it sound real. Yes, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lady. And he does like a flourish of a bow. And it is only at this point that you realize he's like wearing green stockings and red and like brown canvas boots and like a green cloak. And he just, it all just kind of makes the image. Of this bow from this bard. It's a wonderful flourish.
Yes.
It's a very practiced bow.
Right.
Lots of extra hand movement and the like. Yeah.
Okay. Well, where do you hail from, Victor?
Oh, I'm from Neverwinter actually. Yeah. I didn't. No, that's what you wanted.
That is absolutely what I wanted.
You asked for it. I mean, I asked for it, but your soul, it's what you needed, apparently. So yeah, I won't judge you for it. But yeah, I wanted a fresh start. I don't have like an angsty backstory. Most bards like they come from passion or they come from pain, and I come from middle class. And I just needed to get out and kind of rough it for a while. And man, this is a tough crowd. Until you came and saved my ass, I've been experiencing duress.
Duress?
Yeah.
Just on the stage?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they can be kind of brutal here.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You don't sing the standards well, and I'm still kind of learning. Just fingering some of the chords. Like
I think your fingering's great. I think that you have it in you.
See, okay, pause. I was trying to keep this PG.
I was trying. I was like, nope. It's a real thing.
What are you talking about? That has been the whole theme of this episode.
Yeah. So he just said he thanks you. He says, yeah, I've been practicing.
Yeah, I mean, you have it in you.
Yeah.
You just gotta be confident. And,
yeah, I mean, we all have a little bit of it inside of us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I understand the artists this constant struggle. Am I good enough and all of this.
Yeah, you look like
got what it takes.
I mean, I don't know how to say this. Mm-hmm. The drum, it can't be your main thing. I don't mean any disrespect. You strike me as a performer, but I know you don't just whack a bongo. What's your thing?
Well, so I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna look around. Is Jasper in the back? I'm assuming
he is. It's he's got his hands right here. He's just looking, kind of surveying.
Okay, but he's in the vicinity. Yeah. So
I mean, you're good 25, 30 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So I am a fire dancer, but I do like the hand drum, mainly for my travels in a nice little. Just kind of keeps, the momentum and the beat and just kind of the whole.
Just make sure you don't do any fire stuff here.
Believe me, I know. I
Jasper,
literally.
not a fan.
That's what I've heard.
All right, we're gonna pause this interaction. 27 on a perception roll. So there's been general carryings on, but with a roll that high, it sounds less like peas, carrots, and more like you can kind of actually hone in on certain people's conversations. From context, and because it's apparently a thing, you hear lots of talk about the Tides of Reckoning being in town. But, to this point, it's been, I think Io even asked, what is the cargo of this ship? And nobody's really said anything. But, you get you get a couple of little like bits of, that they've got some interesting new. I think someone slips up and probably just says the word drugs at some point. That they've got some new stuff. I have some if we want to try it later. They got this Obegpa. It's it's a weird thing to say, but apparently like it really lights you up. And then they have quickling essence, which is I don't know what that does, but anyways, they got these new stuff and things, and kind of want to try it. And then the ladies, man, the ladies. Oof. But yeah. And then I think the brothers for chance, or whatever the hell their fancy name is. I think they're going to that ball tomorrow. Yeah, I've been trying to get work on that ship, but maybe it's better not to. I don't know. And it's kind of just going back and forth. These two dudes kind of agreeing, and one guy saying like, "Yeah, I heard they got some crazy new stuff coming off the docks." And yeah, otherwise, you survey the scene. Better music, interesting contests of strength. Periodically, the kobold, you will see them come out of the back room. He comes out with this beautiful wool blanket. At one point, just hands it to a dude. You see the drink being brought to Firefly. Just random things. Eventually. Eventually, they start to bring out food for people. So there's a lot of chowders, fish-based stews and the like nice crusty bread. This is a dingy place, but apparently they can put together a pretty decent meal. The smells that are coming out now are pretty pleasant. There's like a sausage pie. Little handheld pie, looks crusty, flaky, buttery. So they're pumping out some cool stuff now from the kitchen. It is meal time at this point for people who are, don't want to go home, or doesn't seem it. You're also getting the vibe, all of you at this point. Everybody kind of knows everybody here. There's not a lot of passers through. It seems like you guys are kind of in the minority as far as people who don't. I mean, because even the people who are dock workers, they're transient, but this is a place where there's lots of work, so they're here quite often. And so you're getting the vibe that everybody kind of knows everybody, and that eventually they will recede back to their homes whenever the night is over for them. What else are we doing?
And at no point during this has anyone missed or brought up John.
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What could go wrong?
Outside our mind.
Well, I think Io is feeling pretty satisfied with himself, and at a certain point, if there's no other challengers, then he's gonna continue drinking for a while and then probably retire back to the room.
Okay. Does anybody? Oh, you guys ate a pretty hearty crab meal.
Yeah.
And I guess we technically had supper with Melissa too.
It didn't get to the point of her offering food, I don't think.
She offered, but we didn't actually get
Yeah, I think you guys
didn't actually get to dinner.
politely.
We brought some to
'cause
her.
And she actually she was kind of saying she was a little bit tired. And,
It's late.
Yeah.
It's getting late.
Yeah. It would have been hard work for
We're
her
gonna
to
hang
tell
out
her.
tomorrow.
She would have had to tell her drow to make you some food. It's a whole thing.
That's a whole thing.
But yeah. So you guys go. You guys had we'll say you all had a filling meal, and sounds like you're all gonna eventually make your way.
Right. I guess I would the only thing that I would like to ask this Victor, they're coming up and serving him, or they're coming up and serving you. All of us had to go up and get our own. What is so?
I mean, well, they know what we like.
Okay. There's a gala tomorrow. Are you playing there?
Oh no, I don't have a way to pretend that I'm of noble birth, unfortunately.
Okay.
I could buy a way to pretend that I have noble birth, but I haven't.
Do people do that?
Oh, I mean, yeah, everyone's of noble birth.
I was gonna say, it sounds like everybody and their brother, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
They've gotten really loose over the years with, the meaning of nobility and, who's related to
Well, it gets very muddied
It
after a while,
Yeah,
right?
especially at John's house.
What?
It's really muddy over there. Where is John, by the way? He'd usually be here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
we're brand new.
No,
yeah,
to answer your
so-
question, I mean, you guys haven't been here that long. I mean, they'll get to know you.
Okay, well, great. Well, we're right upstairs, so if you're playing again, I'll be happy to back you up
Oh, okay.
with the drum again.
I didn't know where you were going with that, but okay.
I am a lady.
You very much certainly are.
I guess I've been having this
You're a tall
regular
drink of fire whiskey.
conversation
Yeah.
this whole
Yeah.
time. I did decide to mix it with my with my slow
Speaking of which, give me a constitution. At disadvantage, please.
at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Now,
both
now
twos.
we're mixing depressants with our.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
Uppers with
also
downers.
slow. I was slow though. It was like an indica mixed with.
Yeah, he was.
alcohol.
Victor was being really polite about it, but kind of slowly.
She was keeping halftime. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah. She's doing the chopped and screwed versions of our greatest hits there.
Yeah. No, it was like a 5. Like there was nothing. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything else before we look to retire?
God, no. Not for me.
Okay. All right. So you guys all have individual accommodations. Would you have given them
Yeah.
a key?
Would have made sure they all got up there and they got their keys and.
Okay. I'm required by law to ask these stupid fucking types of questions. So there's 2 rows of just being a DM, right? So there's 2 rows of 4 doors. There was 5 available rooms. We'll say that the first and third on the left-hand side, and the last 3 on the right-hand side were available. So which keys did you grab?
So I probably took the 3 on the one side, and then I specifically am taking the middle.
Okay. Very good. So you have your choice of the 2nd or 4th rooms on the right.
I'll probably be the last one up the stairs,
That's
so it's
fine. I
whatever
would-
you.
I would take the probably first one. So we're doing the 1, 2, 3 in a row. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the
There are 2, 3, and 4. But yes,
Closest
they're
to
all
the-
in a row. On the
2,
right.
3, and 4. So I'm gonna do 2,
Okay.
and then I'll give her the final room.
All right. So you're staying at 2, right-hand side of the road.
Right.
Boulevard. And you
I
were
flop
in.
on the bed, shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just asked out.
Did you lock the door?
I don't think so.
Nice.
Didn't you open
Okay.
the door for me?
Would you have handed each of them a key individually?
Yeah.
Okay. So she didn't lock her door. Okay. Anybody doing anything before we go to sleep? Does everybody racially require 8 hours of rest? I don't.
No. Trance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys need 8 hours of sleep?
I think I need 8 hours technically. Yeah.
Okay. What are you... So you need 4 hours of a trance-like state, and then you can do the other 4. You're used to just waiting for them. Mm-hmm. So do you trance first and then, like, chill in the morning, or do you chill for a bit Well, you said you're going to.
I would think that
So,
it's like right
pretty
then.
tired.
Yeah.
You go into your trance. Okay, and then do you guys like just kind of go to sleep pretty
Yeah,
quickly?
I'll go into my 8-hour trance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Sure. Saving throw. Okay. That is a 13 total.
Okay. By now you feel like you've mostly shaken the effects of the tough tree. And your trance is a weird psychedelic experience.
Oh, I'm used to that though.
Yeah, but there's like, instead of fey creatures, it's like, because that's normal for you, so like, you just experience like human commoners just going about their day-to-day lives for 4 hours. And it's like mind-numbingly, like skull-crushingly boring.
There goes the baker making bread like always.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
But with the absence of a catchy tune.
Yeah.
Man, that is.
Yeah.
And the absence of copyright music.
Yeah. It's just literally.
Oh, it's not copyright if it's out of tune, okay?
That's fair.
I think Rock Band and Guitar Hero
Doing
showed
that,
that for
no,
us.
you're,
Yeah.
100%. So, you do get out your 4 hours of trance, and by the end of it, you do feel rested and like you have shaken the effects of the.
Man,
And I tried to give
need
you
to get
some-
my hands on that stuff again. That was pretty
She
awesome.
wakes up. She wakes up from being high. Her first response is like, "God, how do I get some more?"
That was great.
How do I get more of that? I love people watching.
Because I think canonically you don't know that you were being such a slowpoke.
Yeah,
you're just like, whoa, this is crazy.
She's like,
Just her hand in front of her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Victor seemed to like me. Like people seem to be all right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I did kill that guy.